So a very warm welcome to Mr. 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃 and Ms. Rajia Gilani. Sir and Madam, welcome to our show.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And once again, it's a pleasure to be hosting you and for your deep insights onto the crude and bitumen and fuel oil markets.
Thank you.
So let's begin. Our first question this week, in light of the market situation, what we have seen that the recession fears seems to outweigh the OPEC plus production cuts. Do you see the demand situation worsening as recession fears continue to be high?
Good afternoon, Mr. Prano. Yes, you are right. Even we all saw that the Chief Secretary to the Treasury of UK was withdrawn after 37 days due to his policies about the tax reduction and also some economic policies in UK. And this shows that the speed of the recession is too much, even in Europe and even in USA. I want to share the exact citation of the International Monetary Fund that they also mentioned about the recession. They said that the global growth is forecasted to slow from 6% in 2021 to 3.2% in 2022 and 2.7% in 2023. This is the weakest growth profile since 2001. Except for the global financial crisis and the critical phase of the COVID-19 pandemic. This citation of the IMF also mentioned that you are right, the fear of the recession is too much. We even see that yesterday, on 17th of October, Singapore fuel was decreased something around $18 at the time that the crude oil was stable on the channel of 91 and in 19 channel of crude oil. Based on some of the reports also we have received from China, it seems that they do not have a desirable economic status and they have not returned back to the situation before of the corona. And you're right, and I want to confirm your question, and I said that the points of your view is okay, and I think that the fear of the recession right now is too much more than the OPEC decision.
Yes, you're right. And most of the data points seem to converge onto the demand deflation, so to say. So we'll need to wait and watch. And which brings us to our next question. We have seen that the fuel oil seems to have corrected following the decline in the crude oil prices. How do you see the impact on the bitumen in light of all this?
Definitely this correction of fuel oil price will lead to some losses for the bitumen producers, especially during the last week in Iran. We faced around 12, 13 supplies of vacuum bottom in IME, and the average of competition between the refinery was around 48%, which was almost a significant actually a level of competition. On the other hand, there are demands in the market, but the buyers are not serious to buy because they are waiting to see a higher level of fuel oil price, maybe in the channel of 95 or even higher than that. So they are hesitant whether this is a good time to buy or not. The current incidence of the market, unfortunately, will be a big loss for the producers themselves, and we should just hope that these tensions and these fluctuations will be lessened in the near future of our market.
So we need to actually wait and watch, and compounding the matters is the demand uptake from a major market like India is rather slow compared to the expectations. So all these things put the market in a bit of a complex situation.
Also, the next week we are waiting for the Diwali, and this is the effect also in the market demands coming from the India, because many of the importers cannot transfer the amounts, and also they are waiting to see what will happen after the Diwali. so demand becomes so very slow.
So we need to wait and watch and hope for the better turn of events.
I hope so.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights, and it has been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.